Hola, soy Senyo. Yo les tengo un tutorial. See, this tutorial is for Monday, for some of the things that you might need on Monday, and hopefully this will help you to complete your work. On Monday, as part of the daily accountability form, I'm going to tell you a story. Well, I've actually told the story, but it's embedded in the form. So you'll listen to the story and you'll answer a couple of questions about it. And then there's an assignment at the end of the Dougal, I keep doing that, the daily accountability Google form. So what you're going to have to do, one of the things that you'll have to do at the end of the daily accountability Google form is it's going to say you have to rewrite the story, changing 5 details. It's not a long story, so don't get freaked out about that, okay? And so how I want you to deliver your rewrite of the story is by Google Docs. And you'll just pull up a Google Doc. You're going to name it. You're going to name it with the name of the story, but first you're going to put your name. So let's say your name is Shaquille. Does it have 2 L's or 1? I don't know. Shaquille. And then the name of the story is not Fortune Story. This is a different story. It's not made up by a student. This is just a cute story. The blah, 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 blah. You can put your title there. Doesn't matter. That's where you're going to put your name and the title so that I can easily find it from you. And then you're going to rewrite your story. Now, obviously, you're writing in Spanish. But I'm going to give you a couple of little tips because in Spanish, there's those funny words that have accent marks. And sometimes the autocorrect will find it, but sometimes it won't. And so I want to show you. Oh, yay! I was so glad. I was wondering if this was going to happen. This is my Move It extension. I love it. I have it set right now for like 45 minutes. It's supposed to tell me to move every 45 minutes, but I usually have it set for 10. I was just so busy today that I didn't want to be interrupted that much. But it says spin. Oh, I'm not doing this one. No, I did this one already once today and I almost passed out and I was dizzy for a half hour. So instead of this one, I'm going to run in place for 15 seconds. You can count with me if you want. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, all done. And then I can click done and I'm back. Oh, I need this because I'm always sitting down doing my work. So I love that little extension. It's right up here. It's called Move It. So if you have to be sitting a lot, you should have that on your thing to make you move. Okay, so anyway, back to our Google Doc here. You're trying to retell it with accents if necessary. And 2 ways that I do this, okay? One way, which I don't like this way a whole lot, but if I only have a couple of accents to do, this is where I do it. And it's go to Insert and go to Special Characters. And unfortunately, and this is probably why I don't like it, you can move it around, which is good, but I don't like it because it doesn't just kind of pull it up right here. Like if I could make a list of frequently used ones or all the ones that I would use for Spanish, then I might, and maybe I can do that and haven't figured it out yet. If you figure it out, let me know because it's so annoying. Anyway, I'm going to want to do, let's say I want to do an A with an accent. I have to actually draw an A, which is kind of fun, with an accent. But if you're in a hurry, it's not fun. And then it's going to come up with all these choices that look kind of like that. I'm going to pick this one, Latin small letter A with acute. A cute what? Just kidding. So you click that one, and it gives me an A with an accent. Okay. You can do an upside down exclamation point. Okay. You can do an upside down question mark. Whoop. Messed that one up. In fact, oh, there it is. Sometimes you have to kind of search for it because you didn't draw it very well. So this is one way to do the characters, special characters. The other way that I do them, and I don't know if this will be available to everybody, to all my students, but under add-ons, I added an add-on, and my add-on, my computer is so slow today. In fact, I got halfway, there we go. I got halfway through this tutorial and it just, the Wi-Fi stopped. My computer's fine, it's just the Wi-Fi around here. So here you're gonna go, whoop, I went to the wrong place. Go to Easy Accents and Start. Now the thing that I wanna point out is that, goodness, look how slow this is. There's all this gobbledygook here. It says only $1.99. You don't have to pay for this. You don't pay for it. It's just a trick. So don't do it. Here, you go to select your language. What language do we want? Do we want German? No, not today. We want Spanish. So I'm going to pick Spanish. And then all of the characters, like I was saying about that other, the insert special characters, this is what I want. And so I almost always just pull up my Easy Accents, my Spanish accents, it's right here. And then I can start typing and say, hay un muchacho muy, oh, look, I didn't even spell that right. Muchacho, there we go. Muy simpático. Now watch, let me type it wrong first. Simpático, que. This is nice. It caught it. It doesn't catch everything, but a lot of times it does. You can click on it and it will replace it. But if it doesn't, you might need to put the accent mark in there, and that's when you would just put, let's type it again. Simpa, and it's, oops, where did I put it? There we go. Oh, it came, sometimes it's delayed. Tico. Okay, so this, and then if you want to do the capital, you just have to hold your shift down and do it that way. So those are two things that you can do to get your accents in your paper, okay? And then once you're done and you have done these things, you have put your name, you have put the title, that's one funky word, one funky title, and you've written your little rewrite, which honestly is not a very long story, with 5 different changes. So if it says the name of the character is Bob, change it to Frank or whatever. Okay, just have to change, sorry, I can't count, 5 things. Oh, I forgot. I want you to highlight those 5 things, the things that you changed in your story from the original, which, by the way, is going to be found in this site called revistaliteral.com. But that's all in the daily accountability form. I've put that all in there, this information. If you, what was I going to say? Oh, whatever information that you're changing from the story, sorry, I'm looking at the camera and it's kind of, this is really awkward here, but I'm going to put it up here. Let's say there's not really a boy, but there's a girl. So in my story, I'm going to change that detail. Well, let's see if it's going to allow me to highlight this. Oh, it is. Good. Highlight the word and then pick the text color. Or you can highlight. You can use the highlight color too. And let's just highlight it with orange. Okay. Make sure you don't highlight it with a color that I can't read. right? Like if you do it really dark, don't do that to me, please. That's just mean. In fact, I might just send it back to you and say 0 because that's annoying. Don't do that to me. Try to be nice to your teachers. It's hard. All this stuff is hard on you. It's hard on us too. Let me just tell you right now. Super hard on us. Now I can't even get it to go right. Anyway, don't care. That's all I have for you. I hope this helps. And then you'll just share it with me by going here, share, enter my email, and done. Okay? All right. Text me, or not, don't text me, because you don't know, you don't have my number, so don't text me. But you can email me and let me know if you have any questions, okay? And I think that's all I have for you tonight. Happy Sunday. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, I won't see you tomorrow, but anyway, you know what I mean. Bye.